All right, let's look at multiplying and dividing with exponents. So we look at this first problem, and anytime we have a variable without an exponent, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze in a 1 just to remind myself that it's there. Okay, so that was really just that y. And so now we're just ready to multiply. So let's deal with our coefficients first. We have a 4 and we have a 9. So we have 4 times 9, which is 36. Now let's take care of our y's. We have y to the second. Maybe I'll do this in a rectangle. And we have y to the sixth. And we have y to the first. Okay, so we have a y times a y, and then 6 more y's, and then 1 more y after that. So when we multiply all of those together, we know that the shortcut is we just wind up adding the exponents. So we're going to have y, and I'm going to let you figure out what that exponent is. But remember, we have a 2, we have a 6, and we have a 1. Okay, and now for our k's, I'll do those in like diamonds. We have k to the third, and we have k to the fourth, and we have k to the sixth. So we know we're going to get a k here, and again, I'm going to let you figure out that exponent. What do we get when we add those exponents up? Okay, moving on to B, let's deal with the coefficients first. Just like we did in the first one, we're going to deal with this first. So we have a fraction, 4/6. This is 4 as our numerator and 6 as our denominator. We don't want to change this into a decimal. We just want to leave it as a fraction, but simplified. So what factor goes into both 4 and 6? Well, they can both be divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2 will give us a numerator of 2. 6 divided by 2 gives us a denominator of 3. Okay, now we move on to the r's. We have r to the sixth over r to the second. So think about it this way. We have r times r times r times r times r times r on the top. And on the bottom we have r times r. And then these will cancel out and these will cancel out. And look at what you're left with. Where is it? Is it on the top or is it on the bottom? It's clearly on the top. So we have r on the top, and I'm going to let you fill in that exponent. Now we look at d to the fourth over d to the fifth. So we have d times d times d times d on the top, and we have d times d times d times d times d on the bottom. These cancel out, these cancel out, these cancel out, these cancel out. What do we have left? And where is it? It's not on the top. So think about what that variable is and where it's going to go. The shortcut, of course, is to remember that we really just wind up subtracting our exponents, and the answer stays wherever the bigger exponent is. That's why your r's will be on the top and your d's are going to be on the bottom. So your job is to fill in those little spots there.